I feel like we're seeing the kind of the rise of B2B marketplaces, right? Like when it comes to kind of trends and opportunities. I actually was going back and listening to one of your chats, previously where you mentioned where you thought that you might invest like 50% kind of in consumer and then 50% B2B with NFX. But it's, looks a little bit more kind of like 80-20 B2B. So do you on that note, do you feel like it's as far as, maybe consumers kind of more competitive or like there's just like kind of more white space in B2B, or how do you kind of think about that?
Yeah, I think both is true. I think there's more white space in B2B. I mean, a lot of the business folks have been slow to adopt software, whereas the consumers adopted it very quickly, both with their laptops and with their iPhones. And uh, and I think that, look, anything that's exciting and colorful, a lot of people gravitate to, right? So when we talk about our big wins, we still talk about, DoorDash and Lyft and Poshmark and whatnot, because these are things that people know. And so there's just more competition from founders and VCs who want to invest in colorful things that people know. Whereas, the first, B2B marketplace case study Harvard Business School ever did, they just did it 2 years ago. So it's kind of just getting going. It's Move.co is the name of the case, and it's one of our companies. And it was the protagonist is the CEO, Steven Zhu, and me, and whether we should invest in them or not. And so the B2B stuff is just being researched because it's kind of boring, and it's not as colorful, not as quick to grow. You have to really understand and care about a lot of esoterica, and most people aren't willing to do that. But they're more interested in shoes, they're more interested in food, right? They're in travel. It's like all the fun stuff, yoga. Like that's what most people like. And so yeah, I think if you're looking for really good hardcore businesses, you're going to be in the B2B phase this decade.